appreciate being up there with my dog. Anyway, you're baking cookies? Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, get all that in there. Yeah, so please tap the screen, share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. So, yeah, well, last night was fun, but I have been working on a few different things. I've been working on a few projects, and now I'm actually thinking about making sounds. I know there's a bunch of people who are now, who agree with Cassandra, hey, good morning. There's people that, like the content, and people that, talk about the stuff. But I was thinking of a whole other project. So, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll see how it works. But there's some stuff that I'm figuring out right now, and I'm trying to make things more fun and more interactive, even outside of my lives. So there's a lot going on, but I don't know, but I'm really excited about it. And hope everything works out. Let's see, reading more stories of prison ads. Oh my goodness. That is wild. Yeah. So today, I'll be answering questions. Oh, I forgot to put this on here. I'm gonna, I'm gonna put my store items on here. I'm gonna put my store items on here because these are awesome. Plus, this is what I'm gonna be putting on. This is what I'm gonna be doing in here. I'm going to be throwing my face together while I do this. And this is all stuff that I actually like, so I sell it. Hey Momo, good morning. Oh man, did that freeze? What happened? What'd I do? Man, I did something and I didn't even touch this. Okay. There I am looking stupid. Okay, y'all. Good morning. So yeah, I'll be answering questions. I'm going to be throwing my face on. Because I need to. Actually, no. Oh my god, they're starting to look better. I've been using this stuff, you guys. I don't have it here, but I mean, on here. I should throw that on there, though, because it's who is in prison? Anybody. Whoever's in prison. But yeah. So, I'm trying to think while doing two things at one time. I can't. I'm really bad at that. But anyway. Yeah, what's going on, Momo? What's going on, Mary Rose? But yeah, so, okay. So, if anybody has questions about prison stuff, I don't know. How long do you think it takes for somebody to reform? Do they reform? Stuff like that. If you have questions like that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what's going on? Let's see. No F's given. How is it going? Nice to meet you from California. Hello. I love that. So yeah, I'm going to be throwing my face on with these products that I can't feel after I put them on my face, which is amazing. And yeah. Let's see, do you believe that family support is important for incarcerated men? Yeah, I do. However, I believe that the support should be from their family, not from some lady trying to be in a relationship with a guy that is in survival mode. But his mother, maybe his sisters, his aunts, people that are actually related to him by blood, I wouldn't say, hey, ditch those people. But for anybody else, I say ditch that man when he goes to jail. That's what I believe wholeheartedly. Ditch him when he goes to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It's not worth it. because there's a big difference between like that blood family and some lady that he is probably going to leech off of. And so I don't suggest a woman get involved in those situations because it's just too easy to get hurt. Let's see, does prison reform people or just put them in survival mode? I don't think prison actually reforms anybody. And the reason for that partially is because it's not designed to. Because we don't have it set up in our society to allow them to actually have real reform. We don't pay people a living wage. And so they come out and they're desperate. It's like they have to go get jobs, but then they're not going to be able to work and make the money that is necessary for them to live. And it's also going to be hard for them to find places to live because a lot of people don't want felons around it. It's just like, it's just difficult. We're not set up for real reform. So I tell women that, yeah, you might feel bad for a man because he's in that position. However, ladies, it's not your responsibility to try to help him because you really can't. You can't. It's a bad idea. Reform like that is going to come from voting. It's going to come from, talking to your congressman. It's going to talk, like your local electorate is going to have to do something about that. You can't do it as a lone woman on your own trying to love a man who is going to be miserable. I think it's a terrible idea. But yeah, if we actually had real reform, let's see, your daughter's boyfriend is in prison for credit card fraud and other non-violent crimes. Your daughter shouldn't be with that guy because he's actually, and here's something that's interesting too. Okay, a lot of times when people go to prison, they're going to continue doing the things that got them locked up in the first place because it's what they know. So for your daughter to be involved with a guy that is doing credit card fraud, he will very likely try to get her to do things that could land her in prison, so she should get away from him. It's not a smart idea to be in a relationship with a guy in prison at all, okay? It's actually kind of silly to do it. Because, first of all, like what I say is he didn't care enough about his own freedom to be free, so he's not going to care about her freedom at all. And he's going to be doing things to make sure he's comfortable in there. And that is usually going to involve, illegal activities, because that's what he was doing before, and it got him locked up. Let's see, TT, my daughter would never, and she already knows I won't allow it. I don't know how you think you're going to control your daughter. If she, yeah, try telling a young person that thinks they know everything, what they can and can't do, and I promise you that doesn't go well at all. Yeah, that does not go well at all. Yeah, good luck. Good luck on that. Oh, thank you, Caroline. But yeah, and another thing too, because he might be, going to prison for non-violent offenses, but that doesn't mean that he has only done non-violent things. That just means he's only been caught for non-violent things. You already know that, let's see, TC saying because she knows her self-worth, but thanks for thinking you know more about our structure. Thanks for thinking you know more about our structure. TT, I mean, okay, look, all right, look. I'm not trying to be a bitch, TT, but now, I don't want to say you forced my hand because nobody can make me do anything, but I am petty. Now, you just said, TT, that your daughter would never because you wouldn't allow it. And now you're contradicting yourself. So is it that you would never allow it, or does your daughter have too much self-worth to do that? Because those two things, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm the only fucking idiot here that thinks that, but those two things that you just said contradict each other. So it's like you could have just, not been an asshole. Because, yeah, thanks for thinking you know more about our structure. No, fucking, of course not. But if you're saying I would never allow it, then you're basically telling us what your structure is. Duh. Okay? Don't be a fucking asshole. It goes hand in hand. That doesn't work like that. Y'all, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah. That's like the dumbest shit I've heard this morning. Okay? You're not going to control your kid. You can't say that. Don't try to go back on it now. You could have just stayed quiet. I would have forgotten about you. Let's see, your daughter's baby dad can't cross state lines when he gets out. Yeah, that's good. However, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily mean he's not going to cross state lines. A lot of them do that all the time. TT's got a whole video on it. I don't care. I don't care, T. You know what, TT, do you? I honestly hope that your daughter never does get involved with a felon. Okay? But I'm not going to spend too much time on you because you're dumb. And what you said was dumb. Actually, I don't think I need any under eye concealer today. I feel like I usually do. You raise your daughters how you feel. Momo, can you do something about TT? And something about IZ13. Just get him out of here. I don't feel like it this morning. I'm not big mad. You're stupid. You're stupid because you're embarrassed. Okay, here's what it is. You're actually embarrassed, TT. Because you said something stupid. Okay, IZ13, please at the person you're talking about, please. Because if you don't, then I think you're talking about me. But, TT, don't be... I mean, it's okay if you want to be embarrassed that you sound stupid in your first comment. But you could just take that. You could just take it and then maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop. I'm not big bad. I'm fucking embarrassed for you. And I'm sad that you keep talking because you sound stupider with every sentence you say. Because the first thing you did was basically infantilize your own child. I don't even know how old your daughter is. But what you did was infantilize your daughter by basically saying that you would not allow her. Like, the reason she wouldn't go down that path is because you personally would not allow it. She's muted? Okay, good. Because that was dumb as hell. I'm serious. Don't say dumb shit in the comment section and then, like, expect I'm not going to call it out if I think it's stupid. Okay? Because that's the kind of stuff that's like... That's the kind of stuff that actually gets young women messed up. You just missed somebody stupid, Miso. Some idiot was saying, like, yeah, she would never allow her daughter to get involved with a dude in prison. And I was saying I was like, well, you can't really control that. And actually, yeah, good luck trying. Like, if that's what she wants to do, then good luck. And then she was like, no, my daughter would never do that because she has, so much self-worth and da-da-da. And I'm like, girl, those two things don't match. What you said just a second ago doesn't match with what you're saying now. You're contradicting yourself. What is it? Yeah. And so she's upset because now she sounds stupid. And instead of just saying, you know what? Yeah, I meant this or whatever. She's just going to keep going. And you know what? I know my agency tells me, like, yeah, be positive and try to be nice. But I don't fucking... Like, when it comes to this kind of subject matter, like, I don't care. I don't care. And the reason I don't care is because this stuff is real. There are a lot of people that think, like, you know what? If yeah. Hey, can you not, because I'm thinking, y'all, can we leave the all caps for my mods, please? Because they do those to make announcements and tell me stuff. So please don't, in all caps in here. Let's see, but do you believe that felons can come home and... Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen some felons come home and actually do well. But they are few and far between. Okay? That is not your everyday run-of-the-mill felon. Alright? Most of them don't do well at all. Most of them get out, live up under a woman, and do like shit. Okay? That's what happens most of the time. I do know that there are some exceptions, but that is not the majority of the situation. Okay? The majority of the time, they get out, make an ass out of themselves, and ruin everybody's life. Let's see. No, they're not. The recidivism rate is very low between 2020 and 2023. Look here. You're stupid. And here's why. 2020 was just what? Almost 6 years ago? Okay? It was almost 6 years ago. 2023, just a little bit ago. The recidivism rate, people typically go back to prison within 9 years after getting released. So you can't count 2020 and 2023 and talking about, like, you can't. Okay? That's not how that works. I can only pray that happens, and if the person had their own home and car and everything else, 100. Look, most people do go right back to jail. Most of them do go right back to jail. Oh, Rhonda, I did. I did. Well, you know what? Maybe not that much, but definitely under my eyes. But I do anyway because I've got a whole DSLR camera over there on that side that is picking up like everything. And actually the DSLR camera says, no, I don't care. All right. I think I'm good. I don't think I'm going to use any under eye concealer. Let's see. Your son started going in at 19, now he's 33, taking him all those years to get out and get it together. Yeah, that sucks. Your daughter just went in. Your daughter's probably only going to be in there one time. Women do better. Women get out, make something of themselves, because, you know, society-wise, they have no choice. No, shoot, please. Oh, man. Please tap the screen, share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heartbeat and please subscribe. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, yeah, this is bad today, isn't it? This is a bad day we're having. Let's see. Let's see what the bots are saying over here on the tubes of you. Somebody's a YouTuber. Those don't contradict each other, you logical moron. That is stupid. Alright, whatever. Anyway. Alright, I like this stuff. The only thing about this stuff is it kind of smells like stale donuts or something, but it's actually not bad. Oh, and I touched my face. I sure did. Oh, what's going on, Sabrina? What's going on, seriously? Yeah. Whitney, you've been washing dishes and watching? Oh, thanks. What's going on, Ash? Thanks for the follow. Yeah. So here's what I'll do. I will open up the panel for discussion after we complete the Rose Goal. Actually, I need to put my eyebrows on. After we complete the Rose Goal, I will open up the panel for discussion. But yeah, put some eyebrows on because my eyebrows look like butt right now. I think I'll use this. And I'm probably going to do this poorly. I don't care. Let's see. Oh, Hope. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here, Hope. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just messed that up. I should be doing this in a mirror, but I'm not. I'm doing this on a camera. So my eyebrows are going to look really dumb today. Oh, well. Where am I going? The grocery store? So I just talked to random people about produce today. Yup. That is exactly what's happening. Yeah, huh? All right. Yeah, my eyebrows are so sparse. Let's see, I always apply the setting spray too before the makeup and then at the end. Yeah, because some of those setting sprays, like this one, this stuff you could actually put on before. It does a lot of stuff, actually. Yeah. Yeah, you could put it on before. You could put it on through each step. I actually have some more coming. I'm almost out of that stuff. This stuff, though, you have to shake it, like, really, really well. Because it has some powder in there. And, that powder does a lot of cool stuff. But it's like, if you don't shake it enough, that powder isn't going to activate. And, it's not going to work. Like, when I first bought this stuff, I was like, oh, this stuff sucks. I'm throwing it in the garbage. And then I realized, like, I was using it wrong. And when I was shaking it the first time, I was like, oh my God, like, the more I shook it, the more, the more it felt like there was nothing in it. Like, I was shaking it, like, you could feel the liquid, and then, like, you stop feeling the liquid sloshing around in there. And that's because that powder's in there activating. It was crazy. And then, like, when you spray it on your face, it's like, it looked like somebody threw, like, wet flour on you. And then, like, that'll dry down. And when that dries down, like, you'll look awesome. Like, it'll look like you have a filter on your face, which is super cool. You could actually use this stuff, without a setting powder. But I like, because I'm oily and I'm trying to fix that, like with other skincare products, but because I'm so oily, like, I will put a setting powder on and put on the spray. But this is one of those that you don't need. Like, if you don't have issues with, like, oily skin, you don't need a powder, like a setting powder before, because it's got its own setting powder in it. But it's cool because it'll, like, blur your face. Like, it's a makeup fixer. Rocky, thanks for the daily heart. Me and Whitney, thank you for the roses. And I don't know what the heck I did, but I really messed up my eyebrow right there. I just look dumb. But yeah. Yup. I'm running out of eyebrows. I got, like, my father's eyebrows, and it's like his eyebrows are receding and so are mine. Like, as I age. And it is not fair. And whatever. This looks bad. This looks so bad. I'm trying to do this on the camera. Momo, thank you so much for all those roses. Oh my God. Let's see. You bought a product called Top Lash, and your blood thin brows look filled. Oh. Hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I need something. I saw, like, something that makes your eyebrows, like, fluffy or something, and I was like, heck yeah, let me maybe try that. Okay, let me see if I can do this without poking myself in the freaking eye, because I just... What's going on, Keisha? Yeah, I love Tier products. They are amazing. Plus, one of the reasons I love this stuff so much is because, like, it's like Korean skincare as well. And so it's not going to mess your skin up, which I always have an issue with. Yeah, I'm going to have to find that because my brows look like butt. And then, I need something to do with my lashes too. Let's see. But also, y'all, I'm neurodivergent. And I have an issue with, like sensory stuff, some things. And, like, even though I am middle-aged, I still have, like, some of that stuff just, you don't grow out of. It doesn't. And my face, like, I do not like the feeling of makeup on my face. And, like, I couldn't wear makeup for the longest time because it just all felt like I had on Play-Doh or so. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just felt like I had something on my face that was just gross. And I would put makeup on and I would want it removed, like, immediately, But this stuff, Shoot, I blinked. This stuff is actually, like, the tier is good. Now, this, my favorite, like, I've tried the orange one, which is like the AI filter, but this one is my favorite because it's a satin finish, and it's really good coverage. Like, I don't know if y'all saw my dark under eye circles earlier, but, you know, it fixed them. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. But yeah, my dark under eye circles, you know, got covered up with this. You didn't see them. Okay, maybe it's because I see my face all the time. But they were there. Well, you know what? Also, I did start using, I started using this stuff. And I think I am noticing my dark under eye circles are like disappearing, but they were like pretty bad because I have sleep issues and yeah, like I don't sleep and all this other stuff. I have like an iron issue and whatever. I forgot my bobby pins. I forgot my damn bobby pins. Okay, so let's see if this will work. But yeah, but this tier stuff doesn't feel like anything on my face. And it feels so much like there's nothing on my face that I might forget. Yeah, well, okay, because the orange one is a matte finish. Now, matte finish was cute back when I was younger. And sometimes I might still use the matte finish. But now that I'm starting to, you know, have the, you know, I'm starting to get some lines, like I'm starting to get wrinkles and stuff like that. I'm aging. But the thing about it is, with the aging, I don't like matte finishes anymore because I have too many lines for that. I feel like I'm around my eyes. Like my eyes had always been wrinkly. Like since I was a baby, I've always had wrinkly under eyes. And so I don't like it. But this one is a satin finish. So I'm more into the satin finishes now that I am middle-aged because it's closer to, you know, to skin. I don't like the dewy stuff. I'm oily and I don't want to like look like, you know, somebody just threw a bunch of water all over my face. You know, I don't want to look sweaty. So I don't like the dewy finishes, but satin for me is where it's at. And so I really like, okay, let's see how bad I do this on the camera. But I really like the Tiers this red cushion. This one is amazing. This is actually the second one I bought. Well, the first one I bought was a mini because I wanted to try it. And I was like, oh, I love this. Like, this is my favorite right here. It looks great. And let's see, the color I'm wearing is 43N Deep Cocoa. But here's what's funny. Okay, so the 43N Deep Cocoa and the orange cushion looks totally different. Like, it looks darker on me as well. Like, it's weird. It's the same color, but it actually looks different. Restless, thanks for getting your daily heart me. But, like, if I took a paper towel or something and, like, wiped off my face, the makeup does not look like this. It looks way darker. So I don't know what it is. Like, it looks more like the matte Deep Cocoa. So I don't know what that is, but the satin finish looks more like my skin color. Let's see. Did I go mute? I didn't touch anything. Or why did I go mute? I don't know. Y'all, did I just go mute for a second or something? Because nobody else said it. You can hear the whole time? Yeah, I'm like, is that a bot? Yeah, is that a bot just messing with me? I think it might be. I don't know. Yeah, I think that was a bot or something. Oh, man, yeah, nobody's liking the live. Yeah, nobody cares today. I don't care. I almost didn't even come in. I was like, I've got stuff I'm working on. I almost didn't even come. Seriously. And I might not stay. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I did go mute for a second? Oh, shoot. Well, I didn't know. Uh-huh. But yeah. Take a break. Honestly, I can't afford to. I can't take a break. But yeah, I probably should have gone ahead with an outline though, because yeah, I'm not like a makeup girly, but my face looked crazy this morning, so I'm like, okay, kill two birds with one stone. I kill two birds with one stone. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let me get that together. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah. Anybody have any more questions about prison stuff? This is weird when I don't have an outline. I guess when I have an outline, or when I don't have one, nobody cares. Well, I'm not really talking about anything. Yep. Anybody have any questions? I might actually just start an outline. Yeah, I gotta get out of bed earlier. Let's see. Jen, thank you for the daily heart me. Mm-hmm. How often do I see CO inmate relationship happen? Well, CO relationship, sexual assaults happen? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Not when I was working. A lot of that stuff was rumor. What connection do I have with prison? I used to work for a state prison system as an internal affairs investigator. Let's see, what's my opinion on moms who tried to say their inmate son is innocent or wrongly convicted? I don't care. I don't care about them. Because they're moms. And a lot of the moms are going to say stuff like that. But what I do care about are the women who are not related to them that might get sucked into the nonsense. I don't like that. There's a whole lot of moms that'll try to get other women to support their kids. Let's see, you're just curious about how prevalent it is. You have Geo Prison there and you're in Oklahoma. I mean, here's the thing, honestly. It doesn't happen a lot. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't actually happen a lot, but when it does, you're not going to hear about it often. Unless it's just so bad. Because a lot of that stuff gets swept under the rug. Please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. And once we get the live goal completed, I will open up the panel for discussion. But yeah, let's see, your mom was in prison most of your life. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. I saw something. Are there any black-owned private prisons? Will Wall Street give us funding to build our own? What the fuck? First of all, private prisons are disgusting. And I feel like it would be disgusting if black people wanted to own a private fucking prison. Nobody should own a private prison. I think that's fucking gross. Oh, this is a bot. Jesus Christ. What a stupid ass fucking question. Private prisons are abominable. Let's see. Had a case here. Female CO and male inmate. She was transporting things for him. Yeah, that does happen. Uh-huh. Oh, let's see. Your ex's mom tried to say you were lying when he beat me. You... Uh-oh. You really loved her? Well, I hope you got out of there. Okay, you got out of there. Okay, good. Yeah. Because, yeah, a lot of moms... Ugh. I don't know. There's a whole lot of reasons to say... Like, seriously. I always say ditch the guy when he goes to jail. And a lot of moms are going to protect their sons. They're going to try to protect their sons. And a lot of them are going to take up for their sons no matter what they do. And it's almost... I don't want to say like it's almost a guarantee that that's going to happen. But think about it like this. Okay? the kid got raised somehow. Somebody raised him. Somebody was there. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, unless he ended up like in foster care or something. But somehow he got to be the way he was. And it was most likely from his parents. Okay? It could have been from his father being around or his mom being around or however he was raised by his parents. Okay? So it stands to reason that a mom would want to take up for her son, even if he was being a piece of garbage because she raised him. The dad might, take up because he raised him. Yeah. Let's see. They just busted a girl in Tennessee for bringing contraband to COs for the prisoners. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that stuff happens a lot because contraband is a big business. Y'all, like, there's a huge markup. There's a huge markup of stuff. Like anything that, like tobacco, something that is, cheap. Something that's really, really cheap. Okay? Can be like really, the markup for prison is like super high. Okay? Oh, let's see. Your demeanor is so calming to the nervous system. I don't know how. Are you joking? My demeanor is calming to the nervous system. I'm like the least calm person. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Why women who date career inmates refuse to believe he could be, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And honestly, and that's another thing too. Like, I don't know too. Okay. I don't even know too much about like the whole, like I don't even know if you can really classify them as bi. I'm not sure if you can. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because it's prison. Like, because they're not like in their regular situation. Yeah, but it's like, it doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing that. Yeah, I don't like to actually classify, like, unless, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to classify, inmates like that because a lot of it is just situational. I mean, it doesn't make it less like, what the fuck are you doing in there? Like when you've got a wife and stuff or girlfriend, you're in a relationship with somebody or, well, yeah, because these guys will still talk to a bunch of women and get all their money from them. But yeah, like a lot of it is situational. But also, like, there has to be some kind of physical attraction or else they wouldn't be able to do these things. So it's like, but I don't know. All I know is they're having sex in there. And a lot of it. For fun. On purpose. And I wish more women would understand that. I wish they would get that. Anime, thank you so much for the roses. Yeah, I wish they would understand that. It's happening. I don't know why. I know why, but it sounds weird because it's like, yeah, I would not exactly classify them as the same as other people in the LGBTQI community because, like, the people out here that are free are doing things because by nature, like, that's who they are by nature. But then when you go to prison, it's like you've got people doing things that kind of mimic what's happening out here, but it's not the same. So I don't know. I wouldn't say like, oh, somebody is bisexual in prison. They're having sex with guys in prison, but were they always going to do that? Like, if they had never gone to prison, would they have done it? Because human beings crave human interaction. That is a fact. That is like a scientific fact. Like, people crave interaction. Helen, thanks for the dolphin. Jody, thank you for getting your daily heart me. So it's like, Oh, and Kimmy, thank you for the Go Popular and your Daily Heart Me. So yeah, it's different, but I don't really have the I don't have the expertise actually to classify that. All I know is that it's different. And so I think it would, like, to me personally, without understanding it better, I would say it's almost like I would almost say it's kind of like a disservice to the LGBTQIA community to put dudes in prison in the same category as them. Does that make sense? Like, are y'all following me? Like, does that make sense to y'all? Because it's like the people out here who are free, they're free. They are free to be who they are. But the people in prison are confined, and it's like a lot of those dudes do stuff because they're human beings, but they're in a confined situation. Oh, you're cleaning some greens. Heck yeah. All right, Anime. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Oh, man, I keep messing up my clocks. Let's see. Nathan McCall, the author. Okay, Lucid. Let's see. Confinement isn't an excuse. They lack self-control, period. No, actually, confinement is the excuse. It's not about self-control. They're still human beings. It's not like when you go to prison, you stop being a human. And I don't know. Like, and that's why I tell women, like, not to even deal with dudes in prison. Like, just don't, because there's so much stuff that you don't understand about prison. Like, they're not going to be the same person that they were when they went in. At all. And there's going to be a lot of stuff that she doesn't know about her guy. Like, even if she knew him before, which I feel like most of the women that are involved with dudes in prison knew him before, he's not going to be the same. Okay? So it's not about self-control. It's about he's going to go crazy as a human being without the other human interaction. So you can't really fault people. You can't fault people for wanting that interaction. However, that doesn't mean that you need to put yourself in that relationship with the dude that's, having those interactions. You don't have to be that. Let's see. My sister is with a guy she never met and gives him money for his love that is fake. Golly. I'm sorry. That's horrible. But hey, listen, when you talk to your sister, like, have empathy, please. Have empathy. Okay? A lot of people kind of panic when they see their family members and friends getting involved with inmates. And what it does, y'all, when they panic, they talk to them crazy. Okay? When they panic, they talk to them crazy. And that is just going to push them further into the arms of the inmate, who is going to be doing things like love bombing and isolating them and future faking. They're going to make it sound like, well, see, nobody else understands us and they just want to break us up. It's just like, if you talk to your family members and loved ones crazy, it's just going to push them further where you don't want them to be. So you have to talk to them with empathy. Let's see, Kiwi saying, you can have interaction without taking it there. They lack self-control, want to hunch everything. Hey, that's men in general. That's men in general. Okay? And again, I mean, okay, and this is the thing, because honestly, I really don't want to be, I'm not trying to take up for inmates and their actions while they're in prison. But, I mean, if you want to really go there about the self-control, obviously they don't, because they ended up in prison. A lot of people go to prison because they don't have impulse control. They're not patient. They weren't patient enough to work for what they wanted. They weren't patient enough to, go to school and get the job and make the money. They were trying to get the money for the stuff today, and so they went and did things illegally. You know, so it's like you're already dealing with a bunch of people in prison that don't have control. You know what? I think I'm going to accept this battle. I'm going to accept this. Hi. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. How are you doing?
Fine, Linda.
How's it going? Okay. Let's do this. Oh, goodness. Kidnapped and tortured somebody. That is awful. Okay, let me put some music on. Let me put some music on, you guys. All right. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That man's on the phone. Momo, thank you for the roses. The song sounds weird. Oh, we're in this thing. Helen, thanks for the roses. What? The one that was just playing Elucid? What was that song? It was terrible. That song was horrible. Let's see, who do I have in my top 3 right now? Don't be mad at me. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. All right, where we at? Oh yeah, thanks Momo for the reminder. Yeah, y'all please tap the screen. Oh, Momo, thanks for the sweaty teddy, and Helen, thanks for the rose. Aw. Yeah, tap the screen. Thank you so much, Momo. And oh, I'm gonna decline it. I gotta go back. Thank you. Bye. Thank you so much, Momo, Helen, and Sabrina. All right, I'm leaving, man. No. I gotta do those, but I gotta do... Yeah, thank you, everybody. Yes, please tap the screen, share the live, and if you can, contribute to the live goal. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a icky morning. I might have to come back. No, I might have to come back. All right. And am I bigger now on here? Ugh. That thing always does something weird to my camera. All right. So, yeah. Yeah. Wait, who was that? Elucid, did you mention the book? Yeah, I'm probably not going to read a book about somebody's 20-year bid in prison. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Because I've been around too many people that have had 20-year bids in prison. Like, yeah. Ugh. Like, I don't. Like, no. Nope. No. It was on the bestsellers. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it. A lot of people, like, want to know what's going on, you know, with people in prison. They want to know. But I know. And so I'm like, I'll read some other stuff. I don't want to go back to, that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, I know what they're doing. And then on top of it, too, how much of it is actually going to be the truth? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for, like, people that, you know, haven't been involved in the, you know, in the stuff, like, I'm not saying it's not a good read. Actually, I shouldn't even say, like, is he telling the truth about a lot of stuff? But what I do know is that, like, a lot of inmates don't tell the full truth because they don't want to look bad. Now, he might, and I don't know. All I have to say is, like, yeah, I know I've already read, or not read, but I've already been around lots of inmates doing 20-year bids, and I'm not interested, like, in reading about one. No. Now, the stuff that might be interesting is, like, you know, before they had, like, major prison reform, you know, like, before the PREA Act of 2003, how things were back then. Even though, actually, I still wouldn't read that, because I feel like a lot of it is probably the same as it is right now, because they do sweep a lot of things under the rug that they find. So, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry, Elucid, like, I'm just saying, like, no. For me personally, now, like, yeah, for other people that haven't, you know, worked prison, like, I can understand why it would be intriguing, because it's prison, and, you know, prison is dangerous, and, you know, there's a bunch of stuff happening, and don't drop the soap, and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I can get why people would want to, you know, read about it, but, like, I've worked it, and yeah, like, I've worked it. Yeah, Momo, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah. Alright, I gotta figure something else to do, because this is bad. I started off bad. Oh, Lord. I started this live off real bad. Yeah, ditch that man when he goes to jail, for real. 100%. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do, though. Okay. Because I'm actually working on, like, a massive overhaul. Anna, thank you so much for the follow. I'm working on a massive overhaul, you guys. On how I do some stuff. And let's see. This dumb. Oh, it's grapes again. Every time someone gets me. Grapes, when has anybody gotten me together? Not a single person in here has gotten me together in this live. You moron. Nobody has gotten me together. And they were bots. But they're not, nobody has gotten me together. Not a single motherfucking soul. Not a single one. Because there's nothing to get together. I'm not over here just making up shit. I'm not even bashing people. I'm just saying, like, don't be involved in this situation. Gosh, I could have done my better. Ugh. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway. I got a troll over there, and I wish I knew how to, like, block. I wish I knew how to block on the Tubes of You. Because this weirdo comes in all the time. I'm not even sure if he's even a felon. I think he's just like a freaking weirdo. But he comes in and he's nasty. Yeah. So I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. About what, Carrie? Because I don't know. What are we talking about? Are you talking about not wanting to read about inmates' 20-year bids or something else? Oh, Momo, you didn't have to go over there. Thanks, Momo. Yeah. Yeah, some weirdo. I wish I knew how to... I need to look and see, like, how to block. Because that turd... every single time. But yeah. Anybody have any other questions? I might get out of here. I might get out of here and come back. At like 1 o'clock or something. You have the option to block? Well, not over there. I do, but how? Like, how do I wish I knew how to block. I'm gonna have to look at that. As a viewer, you can block. Yeah, I don't see the option on here. Like when I click on people, like I can't you know what? I wonder if it's because I'm on this. Duh. Because I'm not actually on, you know, I'm not over there on YT. I wonder if I went over there like because I'm in OBS. Let's see. Oh, there I am. Oh, look at that. There I am live. Okay, let me see if I go over there. Can I? No, it just... Yeah, how the heck do I block a person? I don't know how to... Anyway. I wish I knew how. Let me see. Go to channel. He's a weirdo with no content. Yeah, it's like I don't know how to block someone. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. You thought maybe everyone could? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wish I knew how to block. Because that guy is a creep and he just comes over and just, like, says really dumb shit. Let's see. Like, I would like to block. Whatever. Okay, I'll just ignore it. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go. Actually, I'd have to do it another time. Like it matters right now because like this live is like a flop. So okay, what I know now is like Q&As are bad. I'm not gonna do another one of those. I'm not doing it again because it's a flop. How to block people on the Tubes of You. Tap their message and select block. What? 3 dots, upper right corner, hide user from my channel. Okay, well, okay. So I'll try that. Gee whiz. But that's not exactly block. And I don't even have anything that says block on here. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll just go back to that and do that. Let's see. Oh my goodness. No. Okay. Let me see this. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah. That jackass has to go. 'Cause yuck. Okay. And then let me go to this channel. And okay. Well, hopefully that fixed it, because I really just don't want to see that butthead again. And I don't know. It's like some people I can deal with, but like, I don't know. That guy is a dick. For like no reason. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah. I think I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna see what my daughter's doing. 'Cause I think I destroyed the live. I did. Yeah, I destroyed the live. But I'm gonna come back. Oh, jeez. I might come back at 1. Oh my god. Yeah, I destroyed it. I really messed it up today. I have to have an outline. Like, there's no... Yeah, that Q&A thing just doesn't work. It doesn't work with, I guess. I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to talk about, like, real quick. Yeah, it's better if I have an outline. If I run an outline. And today was outlineless, and it was just bad. And it was almost like a waste of an hour. Yeah. It was kind of a waste of an hour. And some change. Oh, wait, how much time have I been? Yeah, an hour and 6 minutes. Ew, barf. Yeah. That was a waste of an hour. God. Oh, what's going on, Kelly? Yeah. Yeah, this was bad. Oh yeah. So what I was thinking about doing though, because the reason I don't have an outline now is because I've been working on something, like on an idea. Oh geez, we're in some high winds. That's bad. I was thinking about making sounds to put on TikTok. And yeah, I was thinking about that. Like making, basically like ditch that man when he goes to jail type content sounds, like parody stuff. Yeah. So like if somebody wanted to do a, like, yeah, I just ditched my jail boyfriend or whatever, like I would have stuff. What's going on, Rosewood? I would have stuff for, like for people to use, because there isn't any stuff like, yeah, you just ditched a guy. You know what I mean? So, but I was going to use like artificial intelligence, because that's, like that's what I was using for, the Puppet Stupid song yesterday. What's going on? Happy every day. So yeah, I was messing around with that. I was kicking around some ideas, because I was like, well, how do I put this stuff on TikTok? I don't even know if anybody would care. But then I was like, you know what? I didn't think anybody would care about what I was doing here. like about me doing the videos before I started going live. And then I was only doing videos because I was like, I didn't think anybody would care about me going live. And then I just said, you know what, screw it. And I started going live. And then like that did actually work. So this thing might be a little bit cringy, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, there's so many women that have been like, you know what, like, yeah, like I don't need to be involved in this situation here. Or I just ditched my jail boyfriend. I broke up with him or whatever. And, you know, it's fun. I don't know. So I'm thinking about going through a service that would put stuff on, hey Chantel, that would put stuff on Apple Music. Because I would have to do it that way so that I could get the sound to TikTok. Because I tried to upload my own stuff and I can't do it like from my device. It's weird. And I don't want to be like playing stuff through the speaker, like it, because then it sounds stupid. It sounds bad. So I have to go this other weird way. And so I could just pay like, I could pay a service like $15. I could pay a service like $15 to make an album. It's like $10 if you make one track, but it's $15 for a whole album. So I could make a whole album full of music. I'm sorry. I've been like, seriously, the reason I was late today was because I have been giggling. I've been giggling so freaking much at the idea of this. Because again, like I'm trying to find different ways for this stuff to be more interactive and like not just in the live, but outside of it too. Hi, Sierra. And so I'm like, if y'all, like, if there were people that, like, if I've made sounds that people would want to use, like, if they're, especially, like, if they're talking shit, like, okay, like, if you found out, okay, and y'all, I don't know if anybody's even listening anymore, because whatever, but, like, if you found out that, like, the guy that you're in a relationship was, like, using your money to fund another man in prison, like, you might want to put him on blast, maybe, and you might say some stuff, but you might want to sound where that stuff is in the background, like you know what I'm saying? Are y'all following me? So, like, if you might do a video talking about your situation, or you might do a TikTok that's like text, okay? Like, it's just a text, but there's a sound, and, like, I made one, I don't know, oh my god, I made one last night, and then that's another reason why I was up so late last night, because I was just messing around with stuff, but I made one last night. It's called Sweet Time in the Cell Block, and it's about a guy that's in prison, and he is trying to buy the services of this other inmate. You know, he's trying to pay this inmate, but he doesn't have enough honey buns. And, yeah, Momo. Yeah, Hope. He doesn't have enough honey buns. And he really wants to spend time with this. And I was like, oh my God, there's so much potential. Yeah, Helen. Like, there's so much potential for these crazy ass songs, especially if you want to talk shit about, like, this is what these dudes are doing in there. This is what, like, it's literally happening in there. It's happening now. Like, somebody is getting ready to buy commissary that a woman put the money on the books. He's going to go buy commissary today because today's their store day. And then Friday night, they're going to cuddle up in front of the TV on movie night. And I was thinking yesterday, there's no freaking music about this. Like, there's, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing about this stuff. Not that I know of. Because I'm really the only one that talks about this kind of topic as heavily as I do. And so I'm trying to figure out other ways. Plus, I'm a freaking fool anyway. And so, oh, what's going on, Takamak? Yeah, I'm a fool anyway. And so I was like, okay, Like y'all, I've been on one for like the last few days. Um, but I was like, okay, so if I start making songs, but I'll use AI to make the songs, and throw some lyrics in there, like, yeah, about these situations, and then put it on Apple Music, and then I'll be able to like take those and then make them sounds on TikTok. And I can make them sounds on TikTok so that other people can use them. No AI. Jancy, why? Why no AI? Actually, okay, look. This is already a flop. Can you tell me why no AI? And please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe because you sound like my daughter. You sound like my daughter. Because it's depleting our water sources? No AI because it's depleting our water sources. It's bad for the environment. Oh my God. I mean, I get the point. Yeah, I mean, I get the point. Damn. No, because okay. The shit that they have to do. No, the shit that they have to do, but it's like it's already there. It's already there. We're not going to stop it. But at the same time, the stuff that they Be Sweet, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Here's what sucks. All right. AI is already being used. It's already there. And we're not going to stop it. We're not going to stop it. You could pay an artist to mix and produce. Yeah, but I don't have pay an artist money. I don't have that. I don't have artist money. But I get it. I get it, but the thing is, it's already here. Like that, I guess that's the part that sucks. Like, it's already here. And yeah. Yes, they do. They do. And the thing about it is, there's almost nothing that we can do to get away from it. That's the part that I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? There's almost nothing that we could do to get away from it because it's in use right now. When we open this app, we are a part of it. When you go and Google something to look up anything, you're a part of it. There's nothing that we can do to escape it. It's already being used. It's been in use. Yeah, they're making it bigger. If you have a car that parks itself, you're doing it. Yeah, AI. Yeah. Yeah. Your phone, when you're using a map, and it's doing stuff to like help reroute you and whatnot, that's artificial intelligence. Like, we're already using it. It sucks. Yeah, everything. Like we are, and it's not even just the AI feature on TikTok. It's the app itself. You open the app, you're using artificial intelligence immediately. How do you think your algorithm gets figured out. Like, that's artificial intelligence. We are already doing it. Like, we cannot run away from it. It's already here. I don't like the fact that it, it messes up the environment. You can't shop. If you're shopping, if you use Instacart, if you know what I'm saying? Delivery services, if you do any of that stuff, you are using it. You're using it. If you have a smartwatch, you're using artificial intelligence. It's a part of how the thing works. We can't get away from it. Yup. DoorDash, Amazon, you use your Alexa to control your lights. We're already doing it, And so like so that's my thing. It's like it's already ugh. It's like, yeah, I don't like those centers, those data centers, but they made them. We're not getting away from it. We're not getting away from it. There's like no store that you can shop at. There's nothing, because they're using it. It's like everything that you do is like feeding that. Does that make sense? Like even your local grocery store is using AI. Everybody, like, we can't run away. They did it already. If you went and applied for some jobs, I mean, okay, it's not you using AI, but you're feeding the AI machine in a way, because these companies are using artificial intelligence to figure out whose application they're going to look at. We cannot get away. Hand swipe pay at Whole Foods? Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I get it. I get the argument. But at the same time, it's like, it's here. We're already doing it. We're already using it. We're already a part of it, whether we want to be or not. It's kind of like when, well, no, I'm not going to get too far into that, but yeah. Like, I'll have conversations with my daughter about something. Like, she'll be upset about something, and I'll be like, do you understand that, like, you can't really, like, you're already a part of the thing? It's like, I don't know. It sucks. It does suck. But yeah, so I'm like, because I know my daughter's like, ooh, AI, and I'm like, you use it. She is literally using it, like, all the freaking time. And doesn't even realize it. Whitney, thank you so much for the roses. Yeah. So I don't like it. I don't like those centers. I don't like... God, I don't like it. And I wish there were better ways to figure that stuff out. And I do not like the fact that that we kind of messed up, like, the like the environmental controls. There's this thing that they're trying to do right now in the ocean where they're trying to get cobalt out of these I don't know what they're called, but they're like on the ocean floor, and they have a machine that's supposed to, like, vacuum these things up and spit out, like, the rest of the ocean floor. But what it does, yeah, they look like tanks. They're crazy. But what it does is it messes up that whole area. Like, it actually messes up the ecosystem. And they're trying to find ways to, like, just go ahead and do that anyway. And it's like, for cobalt. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff. But I don't know. It's here. We're using it. Hell, me streaming. I'm streaming on 2 different platforms. The stuff that I'm using to stream is using artificial intelligence. It's like, we just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing that makes it possible for you guys to go back and look at this on the Tubes of You That's AI. It's AI. They're using it. So yeah, it's not. Golly, what a downer. All right. And hold on. Where'd she go? B Sweet, are you still in here? You still in here, B Sweet? Let me see. Yes, you're still in here. Okay. So you're asking if Amanda's 12 years, do you think they're gay? Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I wouldn't necessarily say LBS. What is that? Look, I wouldn't classify them as anywhere in the LGBTQIA community. Okay? Because it's a different situation. Like I was saying earlier, the people in the LGBTQIA community are free. They're free. And so they're able to live the way they want, in the most part. And I'm, please, nobody come for me and say, well, there's some people that have to hide. Like, shut up. Okay. But I mean, in general, the people out here that are free can just, they can be who they are. But prison is different because you are now working with a strange set of circumstances. Because human beings need physical touch. They need human interaction to live, or else their brains turn into mush. They go crazy. Okay? And so it's almost impossible for a human being to not get involved with people that are near them, even if they're not gay. Like, even if they weren't, gay out there. But when you're confined and there's no women, because there's no women for the, and they'll try to say, oh, they're sleeping with COs, which is rarely true. But because they're human beings and they're trying not to lose their minds in there, they will be close to other dudes. Some people call it gay for the stay. I don't like that term because that would imply that they're free. Like that what they're doing is out of freedom. Like complete freedom. And it's not the same. It's not the same. It's like people on the outside are free. People in prison are doing things very likely because of circumstance. And so that is a huge difference. But I don't think it is possible for a man to be in prison for longer than 2 years and not have some kind of interaction. Now, where do I get the number 2 years? I'm pulling it out of my butt. Okay, honestly. I think it might be a year. It could be 2, it could be 5. I mean, because everybody's different. But 12 years? No. Almost 5 years, I would say nah. But past 5 years, I would say... But again, that's one of the reasons why I say for women to just ditch him when he goes to jail. It's not worth it. It's not worth trying to figure out. Does that make sense? Like, things are already hard. Okay, let's think of it like this. Okay? Back when I was a pick-me. And I would, start dating a guy. I'd be waiting by the phone. I'm thinking, well, does he like me? Does he actually like me? Or whatever. I'd be thinking like that. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. If you know that feeling. Like, oh, does he like me? Or is he going to call? Or he said he was going to call and he hasn't called yet. Does that mean he doesn't like me? And you're just like, you're really thinking about the stuff because you're like, you kind of lose yourself in the newer, especially when the relationship is new. Okay? Because you're hoping, okay, so y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so think of that, how shitty that is. And now you're dealing with somebody that's locked up. So you can't even talk to him on a regular basis. Like, you can talk, but you don't see him in person on a regular basis. You don't have a clue what he's doing. So all those feelings that you have in a normal relationship, when you're kind of, male centered, okay, through socialization, whatever, all those normal feelings that you had with a guy outside of prison, when he's inside and you have no clue what he's doing, like, you're basically signing yourself up to have all those shitty feelings, and you can't even see what he's doing in there. Like, why? That's my whole point. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? It's already bad enough to do that with a guy that's free here on the outside. Like, don't do that. It's not necessary. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, why would you subject yourself to that? That's like just sticking your hand in boiling water. Like, why would you just do that? Like, it's not gonna go well. And sure, there might be a few guys that come out and do right, but I mean, first of all, you still don't know what he did. You don't know what he did in there. He's not going to tell you the truth. So I wouldn't risk it. Like, that is a risk I would never take. And I don't suggest any other woman take that risk. And actually, a lot of women have been burned by taking that risk. And hell, that's a whole other reason why, like, the STD count is going up, like, since 2020, from dudes coming out of prison and spreading diseases to women out here. That is actually happening, and it's really messed up. Yeah. A lot of women do it, unfortunately, and my whole reason for being here is to get women to stop. Get women to see, like, hey, there's stuff that you don't know. And, like, it could totally ruin your life. So, you know what I mean? But yeah. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to get out of here because I've ruined the live. Actually, hell, I ruined the live and my watch didn't charge last night. Like, it's just been a bad day. Yeah, they do deserve better. They do. But, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to come back at 7. I might come back earlier than 7, but I'm not sure. I don't know. That depends. But, like, I might do a pop-up and start over and then just stay until... Actually, I might do that. I might do a pop-up at... Well, shit. You know what? I might come back at 5 o'clock, actually. That's what I might do. I might come back at 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I might do like a 5 to 9 or something. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for the 41,000 likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the gifts. Thanks for putting up with that weird battle thing. And I will be back at 5 p.m. Eastern with an actual topic. Okay. See y'all. All right.